Donald Trump entered Qatar's airspace. The scene looked nothing less than a royal action sequence straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. Qatar's Air Force dispatched F-15 fighter jets to escort Air Force One in a magnificent display. Awaiting his arrival on the red carpet was none other than the Emir of Qatar himself, Tamim bin Hamad. Under the watch of Qatar's royal guards, a lavish motorcade stood ready outside the airport, made up entirely of luxury vehicles, most notably custom-modified Tesla Cybertrucks. This wasn't just a diplomatic visit, it was a full-blown royal power show. No US president, or any global leader for that matter, had ever received this kind of protocol from Qatar. But behind this overly warm reception was a colossal deal, and a royal gift so extravagant that even a billionaire like Donald Trump seemed hesitant to accept. Welcome back to Zim Voice. Viewers, during his Middle East tour, President Trump visited Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar. And in each country, he wasn't treated like a typical guest, but rather like an emperor of a global superpower. In Saudi Arabia, he received a lavender carpet welcome. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was present, and royal guards offered him a ceremonial guard of honor with real gold-plated swords. Similarly, in the United Arab Emirates, the reception was filled with fanfare. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan personally welcomed Trump, and the highlight of the event was a traditional Emirati dance performed by young girls, gracefully swinging their hair in rhythmic motion. Arab rulers are known for impressing their royal guests with opulence and flair, but the Emir of Qatar outdid them all. He didn't just follow protocol, he gave Trump a level of royal respect never before extended to any American president on Gulf soil. It all began with the aerial salute by the F-15 fighter jets. The moment Air Force One entered Qatari airspace, 8 Qatari F-15s joined the formation, flanking the aircraft on both sides. White House officials on board Air Force One recorded the historic moment and later thanked the Emir for this grand gesture. The escort continued all the way to Hamad International Airport in Doha. As soon as the plane landed, Trump's royal welcome truly began. A red carpet was laid out on the aircraft stairs, and at the end of that carpet stood the Emir himself, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, personally receiving the president, something typically done only by the Prime Minister or Deputy Emir. This was an unprecedented break from tradition. Alongside the Emir was a special unit of the Qatari Royal Guard, known as the Emiri Guard, an elite force of 210 specially trained men, tasked solely with protecting the Emir's life. Outside the airport, a luxury motorcade was waiting to take the delegation to the royal palace. The highlight of the convoy, Qatar's Royal Protocol Division's modified Tesla Cybertrucks, and this elaborate escort wasn't limited to Qatari vehicles. The US Secret Service's armored SUVs were also part of the convoy. Leading the motorcade was a dedicated camera crew capturing the historic moment. They were followed by a GMC Yukon Denali heading the fleet. Next was a Qatar Police Audi RS5 with emergency lights and tactical controls. Alongside were 2 modified Tesla Cybertrucks flanked on both sides by 8 Qatar Police BMW R1200 RT motorcycles in precise formation. Behind them were two identical presidential limos, popularly known as the Beast. Trailing the limos were two Secret Service Chevrolet Suburbans, followed by more GMC Yukons and an armored Chevrolet 3500 HD, equipped with secure phones, encrypted data uplinks, and military-grade relay systems. Then came four more Suburbans with backup tactical units. Behind them was the last line of defense, a Ford F-550 Cat truck, carrying the counter-assault team. At the end of the convoy, we spotted a unique vehicle topped with a dome, an ECM, electronic countermeasure, vehicle belonging to the Secret Service, equipped with advanced jamming systems designed to detect and neutralize drones or incoming missiles. The entire motorcade was concluded by more Qatari special security vehicles. From the camera's view alone, over 40 high-end vehicles were counted. When President Trump arrived at the Al Wajba Palace, another majestic scene awaited. Traditional Qatari guards, mounted on horses and camels, formed a symbolic circle around the Beast. Then began Qatar's iconic Arda sword dance, a cultural performance where gleaming swords and rhythmic drumbeats created a majestic atmosphere. Once inside the massive 200-acre palace, Trump couldn't help but praise the architecture. During this historic visit, several major economic and strategic agreements were signed between the United States and the state of Qatar. According to the official White House website, President Trump secured a total of $1.2 trillion in economic commitments with Qatar. The most significant deal? Boeing received the largest aircraft order in its history from Qatar. An agreement was signed between Badr Mohammed Al Mir, CEO of Qatar Airways, and Kelly Ortberg, CEO of Boeing, for 210 aircraft, valued at $96 billion. The White House emphasized that this deal isn't just financially massive, but could also generate around 154,000 American jobs annually. But that's not all. President Trump also offered to sell MQ-9B drones to Qatar, valued at $1.96 billion. These state-of-the-art drones are known for their surveillance and defense intelligence capabilities. Additional agreements were signed in energy, defense, intelligence, and quantum computing sectors. In total, confirmed deals from Trump's Qatar visit amount to $243 billion, with long-term impact projected at $1.2 trillion. Logically, after such a massive deal, Trump should have been the one giving a gift. But the opposite happened. After this royal reception, the Emir of Qatar gifted Trump an ultra-luxury Boeing 747-8, originally designed for Qatar's royal family and globally known as the Palace in the Sky. Its estimated value, $400 million. It's considered one of the most expensive diplomatic gifts ever offered. Featuring 2 full bathrooms, 9 lavatories, a master and guest bedroom, multiple lounges, a private office, and space for 89 passengers. This jet is a flying fortress. Trump was offered this luxury jet. But here comes the issue. According to the U.S. Constitution's Foreign Emoluments Clause, no federal official, including the president, can accept gifts or benefits from foreign governments without Congress's approval. Democrats are using this clause to accuse Trump of corruption. But Trump, on the other hand, argued, "Why shouldn't I accept Qatar's gift? We give to everyone. If someone gives us something in return, what's the harm? In an interview, Trump even criticized Air Force One, calling it a 40-year-old aircraft with sky-high maintenance costs. When Gulf princes fly in brand new 747s, why should we stick to outdated planes? He said. But critics say Trump's presidency has repeatedly benefited his personal interests, from launching meme coins to receiving luxury jets. These are more than coincidences. During his first term, Trump was accused of using his hotels to attract foreign diplomats, supposedly to gain personal business while building political goodwill. So the question arises, was this extraordinary hospitality and $400 million jet truly just Qatari generosity, or is there more beneath the surface? According to an NBC report, the Trump Organization, currently run by his sons, has massively expanded its business across the Middle East. New ventures are popping up in Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman, and Qatar. There's a Trump International Hotel Tower in Dubai, a Trump Tower in Jeddah, a new hotel in Muscat, and a luxury golf resort in Doha being developed in collaboration with Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund. And notably, Trump's recent Middle East tour included only those three nations where his business interests are booming. A CNN analytical report highlighted that Trump Organization's Middle East business has tripled in recent years. And this tour felt more like a corporate expansion trip than a presidential mission. Even Trump's supporters are beginning to question his intentions. We elected a national leader, not someone touring the world to boost his family business, some say. Trump insists he has no direct ties to the business anymore, and that his sons manage everything independently. But at the end of the day, it's still the Trump family business, and all benefits ultimately circle back to him. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive from Zim Voice. Don't forget to like and share this video. Thanks so much for your continued support. We'll see you in another exciting episode.